All right, welcome to the Explainer. Let's just jump right into this. Today, we're taking a close look at the extraordinary journey of a guy who is so much more than just a cricketer. He is a literal global cultural phenomenon. We are talking about a figure whose relentless grind completely redefines the concepts of discipline and excellence. So buckle up because we're breaking down the numbers, the mindset, and the massive legacy of Virat Kohli. So you gotta wonder, what does it actually take to become a king? What transforms a regular kid playing with a small bat on the streets of West Delhi into the global icon known universally as King Kohli? Well, as you'll see throughout this explainer, his journey is this incredibly unique blend of heartbreaking tragedy and an absolute relentless drive to just be the very best. And you know, that drive, it was forged in pure heartbreak. Back in 2006, when Virat was just 18 years old, his father, Prem Kohli, passed away. Now, most of us would absolutely need to step back. We take time to grieve. But Virat, literally the very next day, he stepped right onto the pitch for a Ranji Trophy match and scored 90 runs. It was a staggering loss, but stepping onto that field, that forged an unbreakable resolve that would go on to define his entire career.
He famously said, "Cricket isn't just a game, it's my life." And that wasn't just some catchy PR line. That deeply emotional moment became the true inciting incident of his hero's journey. It sent this crystal clear message to the world, and honestly, to himself. Cricket was no longer just a game. This was the moment the spark was truly ignited.
Okay, here's our roadmap for today's explainer. We'll start with the spark of a legend, move into forging the run machine, look at the fitness revolution, touch on a Bollywood romance, and finish up with the chase master's legacy.
All right, Section 1, the spark of a legend, from West Delhi to the world stage.
Following that tragic turning point in 2006, his rise was frankly meteoric. Born in 1988 into a middle-class family, Kohli started at the West Delhi Cricket Academy training under coach Rajkumar Sharma. Fast forward just a bit to 2008, and he's already leading the under-19 team to a World Cup victory. In 2009, he knocks out his first ODI century. And then comes the massive milestone in 2011, winning the ICC World Cup with the senior team, where he crucially secured an 83-run stand in the final alongside Gautam Gambhir. Moving right along to Section 2, forging the run machine, a statistical marvel.
Okay, look at these numbers. The sheer consistency here is literally staggering. By the time he retired from Test cricket in May 2025, he had amassed 9,230 runs at an average of 46.85, with 29 centuries. In ODIs, nearly 15,000 runs, averaging almost 59. To be this dominant across all formats is incredibly rare. The stats just speak for themselves, cementing him as one of the absolute finest in modern cricket.
And then there's this number, 50. During the 2023 World Cup, Kohli didn't just play well, he was on another planet. He set the record for the most runs in a single World Cup campaign with an explosive 765 runs. And right in the middle of that run, he broke Sachin Tendulkar's legendary record by scoring his 50th ODI 100. 50 centuries in a single format. I mean, he literally rewrote the history books there. But you know, it wasn't just how many runs he scored, it was when he scored them. That's how he earned the nickname Chase Master. Fans just knew, no matter how high the target, if Kohli was on the crease, victory was entirely possible. Think back to his famous unbeaten 133 off 86 balls against Sri Lanka in 2012. Or, of course, that all-time classic, the iconic 82 not out against Pakistan at the MCG in 2022, featuring that legendary straight six off Haris Rauf. That right there, that is the exact definition of a chase master. Which brings us to Section 3, the fitness revolution, rewriting Indian cricket culture. To sustain those mind-bending statistics, Kohli realized he had to basically treat his body like a machine. And what's really wild is that his personal transformation ended up revolutionizing the fitness standards for the entire Indian national team. For Kohli, food isn't about enjoyment, it's strictly fuel for recovery. 90% of his meals are steamed or boiled. He takes a very strict protein-first approach, times his complex carbs specifically around his match windows,
totally avoids processed sugars and keeps a heavy focus on hydration, using high pH water.
And the workouts? Yeah, there is a massive gap between a standard fitness routine and Kohli's elite regimen. While a scaled home workout might involve bodyweight squats and brisk walks, Kohli's actual routine is built purely for explosive matchday agility. He focuses on compound strength, explosive plyometrics, and heavy Olympic-style lifts like hang cleans and deadlifts, paired with brutal sled pushes. It's all about training the nervous system to produce rapid force.
But hey, physical fitness is really only half the battle. Elite pressure brings this intense, almost crushing loneliness. Kohli combats this with a strict 3-part mental toolkit. Step 1 is a quick 3-minute micro-journaling session right after training. Step 2 involves 4-6-8 breathing resets to manage stress before matches. And Step 3 is a completely non-negotiable reconnect routine with his family to establish strict boundaries. Paired with a baseline of 8 hours of sleep, that mental discipline is his absolute secret weapon.
Let's shift gears a bit for Section 4, a Bollywood romance, the story of Virat and Anushka. So let's look at the softer, more personal narrative of his life, his high-profile relationship with Bollywood star Anushka Sharma. They actually met back in 2013 on the set of a shampoo commercial. Things escalated publicly in 2014 when he blew that famous kiss to her during a match against Sri Lanka. Funnily enough, that same year, Aussie commentator Michael Slater accidentally called her his wife live on air. Virat famously defended her against internet trolls in 2015, proving his total dedication, and the two eventually got married in a beautiful private ceremony in Florence, Italy in December 2017. Together, they essentially became the ultimate superstar power couple.
And finally, Section 5, the Chase Master's Legacy, Triumph, Slump, and Ultimate Glory. Now, every great hero's journey has its darkest hour, right? For Kohli, it was that post-2020 form slump. The centuries completely dried up. The critics got really loud, claiming the run machine was broken and his career was basically finished. But come on, King Kohli never gives up. He roared back during the 2022 Asia Cup, ending the drought with a massive comeback century that completely silenced his doubters and proved once and for all that form is temporary, but class is absolutely permanent. And that massive comeback led to an absolute fairy tale finish to his international white ball and test career. I mean, already the ICC Male Cricketer of the Decade, he went on to win the 2024 T20 World Cup, scoring a match-winning 76 in the final. Less than a year later, he lifted the 2025 ICC Champions Trophy. Winning 2 ICC trophies in under a year is just incredible. Finally, in May 2025, having completely conquered the cricket world, he retired from Test cricket as a true icon.
Which brings us to the end of our explainer today. We've seen the stats, the insane diet, the explosive workouts, and the mental frameworks. But the real magic wasn't just in his wrists, it was in his unyielding consistency. So I want to leave you with this. How can Virat Kohli's relentless discipline and mental resilience inspire your own daily battles? Whether it's your fitness, your career, or your mental health, remember that small, consistent wins create legends. Take that inspiration, apply it to your own life, and who knows what you might achieve. Thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.